Are you the kind of person who will drop everything to help a friend through a crisis at 1 a.m., only to lie awake afterward convinced you're fundamentally broken? You pour into other people as if there's an endless supply of you, but then you look in the mirror and feel nothing good. This isn't a coincidence. Your extraordinary kindness and your quiet self-hatred are not two separate things. They are the exact same mechanism wearing two different masks. When you grow up in environments where love felt conditional, where affection came and went based on your behavior or simply an adult's unpredictable mood, you learned a devastating lesson. You learned that love is something you have to earn, and the fastest way to earn it is to make yourself absolutely indispensable. You became the one who gives, because giving feels so much safer than ever needing anything yourself. Over time, this literally rewires how care looks in your nervous system. Giving stops being a choice and becomes almost compulsive. It's less, "I want to help you," and more, "I do not know how to exist in a relationship without serving a function." You become the emotional infrastructure for everyone around you, secretly tabulating every act of kindness as desperate proof that you have value. You keep giving because as long as you're useful, there's a reason for people to stay. But hear this: you don't have to earn your place in your own story. You were already in it. The internal accounting. There is a quiet internal accounting happening underneath it all. Every act of kindness is secretly tabulated as proof that you have value. But giving from scarcity is not an open hand. It is a transaction you enter into, hoping no one notices how desperate you actually feel. Survival skills and the hidden self. You learn to anticipate needs before they are even spoken, turning childhood survival skills into emotional intelligence. Meanwhile, an underground current of self-hate makes you deflect every compliment. You carry a lingering suspicion that if people saw the real you, not just the helper, they would leave. Disguised hatred and society's applause. This self-hatred rarely announces itself. It disguises itself as humility or knowing your place. And the surrounding culture constantly applauds you for it, celebrating your selflessness as noble, which only keeps you locked in this exhausting pattern. The unnamed grief. Beneath the applause is an unnamed grief. The heavy emotional weight of having been an adult in a child's body. You have suppressed your own needs so deeply that simply being asked what you want triggers a flicker of panic. The resolution of care. But hear this: your warmth and love are completely genuine. The care you give is real. Now, you deserve to give that exact same quality of care to yourself. Not to earn anything, but simply because you are a person. The layered human asks someone struggling with self-worth when they feel deserving of love, and they will say it is when they have fixed something or been helpful, almost never just because they exist. But humans are layered. You can give from a wounded place and a genuine place simultaneously. And the care you have for the people in your life is absolutely real. The discomfort of receiving, shifting this dynamic is slow, non-linear, and often incredibly uncomfortable. When you build your entire relational identity around being a giver, letting yourself receive feels wrong and selfish. It feels like losing a version of yourself that, even if painful, at least felt familiar. The internal argument recovery doesn't mean waking up one day and suddenly loving yourself. It is a very long, ongoing argument with yourself, where slowly and incrementally, the voice telling you that you don't deserve good things starts to lose ground. The conclusion: most people spend their entire lives running from this without ever noticing it is a pattern. The fact that you can see it, even uncomfortably, is the beginning of something different. You don't have to earn your place in your own story. You were already in it. The mental backlog. If you are someone who pours endlessly into others while quietly putting yourself last, you are likely carrying a massive, silent mental backlog. Healing requires moving past just recognizing this pattern and actually taking steps to clear that heavy emotional clutter. Rebalancing dopamine. Right now, your nervous system might feel like it needs constant noise and distraction just to feel okay. But by rebalancing your dopamine, your brain can finally stop running from the silence and find genuine peace in the quiet. Restoring sleep. True recovery means letting your body actually rest. It is about taking concrete steps toward actually fixing your sleep, rather than just exhausting all of your energy thinking about fixing it. Rebuilding focus. When you constantly prioritize everyone else's needs to feel safe, your own focus shatters. Healing involves centering yourself again and rebuilding your focus, one real, intentional day at a time. Daily action and true balance. More psychological information isn't enough. Real change requires specific, daily action. It is time to step into a new chapter. You no longer have to put yourself last. You deserve to pour that exact same care back into yourself just because you are a person. The masks and the ledger. The masks you wear, the extraordinary kindness, and the quiet self-hatred are not two separate things. It is time to set them down. You no longer need to secretly tabulate every act of kindness as desperate proof that you have value. Stepping down. You can step down from being the emotional infrastructure for everyone around you. Self-hatred doesn't have to disguise itself as humility or knowing your place anymore. You no longer have to manage other people's emotions just to feel safe. Releasing the grief. You can finally lay down the unnamed grief of carrying emotional weight that was never yours to carry. Allow yourself to locate what you actually want, realizing that needing something doesn't have to trigger panic. The long argument won recovery is a long, ongoing argument, but slowly, the voice telling you that you don't deserve good things will lose its ground. By taking specific daily action to clear your mental backlog, you build a new, peaceful foundation. Already in your story, the love you give others is absolutely real, but you deserve to give that exact same quality of care to yourself, not to earn anything, but simply because you are a person. You don't have to earn your place in your own story. You were already in it. The planners and mental backlog. For people who pour endlessly into others and quietly put themselves last, the journey begins by clearing the heavy mental backlog you have been carrying. This requires specific tools, like 7-day guides and planners designed to help you finally unburden your mind. Dopamine and sleep. It also requires rebalancing your dopamine so your nervous system can finally stop needing constant noise just to feel okay. It means taking the physical steps to actually fix your sleep, rather than just endlessly thinking about fixing it. Focus and daily action. You must rebuild your shattered focus, one real day at a time. Most psychology content only gives you more information, but true recovery requires specific, daily action. You have to step away from the theory and take concrete steps forward. Layered care and discomfort. Because humans are layered, you can recognize that the warmth you have always given others is absolutely real. But letting yourself receive that same care can feel wrong, selfish, and deeply uncomfortable, like losing a version of yourself that at least felt familiar. The ongoing argument and conclusion recovery is a long, ongoing argument where, slowly and incrementally, the voice telling you that you don't deserve good things starts to lose ground. You never had to earn your place in your own story. You were already in it.